All right, so we are. I'm going through Galactic War today, and figured I'd do these last three nodes on stream and or on video. And this so far I'm still working. I typically use my Sith team as long as I can. Sometimes I can finish out the whole thing. Sometimes not. It just kind of depends. If they can't, or they have a team where it looks like they can't handle, I will bring in. I'll bring in my rebels. Well, kind of my main arena team, which is Wigs plus Boba, Kylo, and stuff. So yeah, just trying to. I always forget to check. Now that I think about it, I'm wondering if Varys is gonna clear things off for people. And sure enough, she does. Let me retreat real fast. I've been talking with a couple people. Let's just look. Yeah. So she still clears. She's not Zeta. That this might be actually a great candidate for my rebels. We'll try it one more time. I didn't really come in like thinking about the Sith are so funny just because, and even Empire is kind of this way too. They seem to really do bad against bears. It's kind of the ultimate. They really need the cleanses, or they really need the debuffs up, and so the cleanses that she does and she gives just kind of wreck everything like Sith are trying to do. That said, not too bad RNG to start off. Stuff like that is not good. I need them to heal up. I hate Sidious so much because of that. And this is not even that strong of a Sidious. His AoE is not Omega, which means he's not exposing. He's only doing damage over time. He's not exposing it. Like if you notice mine. So we're just gonna kill. We're gonna kill Sid right off the bat because I dislike heal immunity so much. In Galactic War, it's like in Arena, it doesn't do a ton, honestly. Like, it's fine. Yeah, see, this Rebel team just takes care of. In Arena, it's fine. It like I said, it will stop an annoying team, like say like a Nihilist team. But it doesn't really do that much for kind of the rest of the battle. Like, the last time I remember heal mattering in a battle has been a while. Typically, it is a Barris heal because of her health equalizer, and she can get away with the health equalized. I guess Palp's heal can be really obnoxious just because sometimes you can't get at him with like a Royal Guard or something like that, and he can heal up. But most often, the heal immunity, at least for affecting my team, doesn't really matter. But on the like flip side of it, like in Galactic War, heal is key. And is key for me to like keep tunes alive, because I don't have a really deep roster or anything like that. I pretty much have these two teams, a third team of like, I don't know. I would say that they're kind of like fodder. Like, it's just like, they're strong. Don't get me wrong, but they are. Didn't land that. Let's try to get shock on RG. So here, if you watch, there are some exposes that came from Palps, from Sidious's rather. from Sidious's attack. My Sidious. So we need to do some work here. I can't let Lando go again. If Lando goes again, I'm in trouble. Let's just kill him. Oh, that's brutal. Like I said, this is the one thing I don't like about the Sith, is that they can take a long time to really set up the kind of like it's about setting up the pins and kind of knocking them down one by one, and it can take some time to get that all to happen. And we're gonna do that. Go back to the shock. That's fine. I wish I could see what they all have. I'm gonna try to ability block Lando here. That will be if stun works. And that's bad. It's not as bad as I thought, actually. So one thing that's interesting is that, like, oh my goodness, that was, wow. All right, we're gonna come back in with Rebels. They should, or with Wigs, they should handle this team pretty easily. Between Boba, Lando, and Palp, there's just like so much that I have to worry about, and not being able to kill them off quickly. Me and even Vader, like, I need kind of constant ability blocks on Vader. So who do I want to take turn leader from? I'll take it from Lando. Seems really slow, but I'm gonna ability block him or not. I was gonna try to ability block him. So let's stop Palpatine and just not land anything. Okay, Palpatine's gone. AoE, that's probably the worst thing. Well, it's not ideal, that's for sure. I love when Sunfac just is, does that. In fact, we'll have him heal himself, and I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of him. Oh, that's annoying. And Lando didn't use his AoE for some reason. Like, I obviously, from the last battle, we know that it's up. So, just got lucky there, is really the only thing to say. Yeah, because, I mean, we know that it's available for him to use. He hadn't used it in this battle yet. That was the first turn he had taken, if I'm not mistaken. And so now we're just finishing off Vader, and so just the speed that Wigs can take out a player is I don't want to say it's unmatched, but man, it's really, Biggs's triple shot is just strong. The thing is, they don't have a lot of health, and protecting them is not always easy. Wow. This is a new one. It's been a while since or not a while, but facing a Baze team. This is a double tank too. This is gonna be tough. So the first thing I want to do, I think, is go in with. I may not be able to finish this. We'll see. The first thing I want to do is just go in with like a Suicide Squad. We'll take in my Rex, just because my Rey. I'll take in my Baze. Him, and let's take in Leia. So my goal. Their base has fair amount of protection and stuff. So I'm gonna use her double because of her foresight. Going to use, I think this does 10%. I don't have a lot of these abilities maxed out. It's more to just get them using things like that AoE. I can clear everything. And Sunfac taunts. Okay, so a couple things happened there. Sunfac taunted, which is good. Rex did his cleanse, so that's on cooldown, and Lando will have his AoE up. Anakin doesn't. So let's see. Let's see if that kind of fares better for us going into this. One thing I am worried about is I don't have any dispellers for Baze or Sunfac even. So the first thing I need to do is try and get shock on Baze, so that he doesn't keep killing me with taunts. It's not off of him yet. Come on, pal. Anytime. And we did get shock, so that's good. This is going to heal Sid. Okay, so we lost Dooku, which is... on this round, I'm okay to lose people, kind of. The person I need to get rid of is Lando, or I need to stop him from taking... So that's going to stop him from taking another turn, which is ideal. Stop Sunfac from taunting. Let's do his heal. I can't take away Anakin. So if I can get rid of... So okay, so I'm going to do the Culling Blade on Lando. I'm going to do... Hopefully this is going to ability block Anakin. Great. Honestly, what I'm trying to do right now is get back to... I'm actually going to do that. He clears. If I can just get Savage back for this, that's okay for me. This team is pretty much done. And I can even probably... Yep. This is a tough team. It's actually very similar to a team that I would like to put into Arena. And we'll go with... I use two different formations. If you've noticed, I switch... So, for a lot of the earlier stages... Gosh, I keep doing that. For a lot of the earlier stages, I'll use this Rebels team. Or this main team, rather. Which is Wiggs and Wedge lead with the rest of my kind of like my main squad. And then what I actually have in Arena is this team, which is Boba lead, Wiggs backing them up, Sunvac, etc. This team does way more damage, and I've also found that it holds better in Arena with that Boba lead, that extra critical chance and critical damage that he gives. So at this point, I mean, this is not even funny at this point. Like, it's just kind of done. Getting Lando out was huge, and then just because of Palp going, working down Baze was also huge for the the shocks, from the shocks, and then getting Anakin was kind of like the cherry on top, if you will. And I will be able to finish this, which is really nice. It's been a while since I haven't been able to finish Galactic War. Usually between these, kind of a couple suicide teams and my 3 other teams. If you wanted to see, I can't show it. And I got some nice rewards. First Order Officer is always nice. Eventually, I would like to have him up decently. Let me see here. I can show it from Squad Arena. If I were to go into a battle, and I'm gonna go to my guild, Galactic War rather. This is the other team that I will use here at the bottom. And this team, Lumi and Qui-Gon are both fairly strong, relatively at least. And I basically kind of use this team to dispel some taunts, get some damage, hopefully take away some protection, and then go in with my 2 other teams and try to kill someone and leave it for my last 2 to mop up if needed. So thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully it was interesting seeing me take on a Baze team. I don't get to do that often, so that's always fun / scary. Have a good one.